Hello, this is Tam the Tam BOTC channel, and we're going to be doing top 15 list of my top 15 games of the year. These are my personal opinions, keep that in mind, they don't have to be yours. Tell me what you think. You would place these games on your list, if, and if they belong, if you would even put them on the list. So number 2 game is Dark Souls 3. So, what do I love about Dark Souls 3 that it comes down to number 2? There's always going to be one of those fromsoftware games making my around my top 3 at least, top 5 maybe. But yeah, Dark Souls 3, no matter what people say about it being worse than like the other Dark Souls, I think it is a true sequel to the first Dark Souls. It explains a little more with it has great lore and story as it goes. I love some of the bosses more towards the end. It does have very cinematic feeling bosses nonetheless. And I can find actually more memorable and awesome bosses from this than I do the previous 2 Dark Souls, to be honest. They stand out more to me. And I feel like I had more fun with them than I did previous Dark Souls. Like the others, the only like truly memorable characters were like Ornstein and Smough stuck out in the campaign and such. And then like mostly DLC, but this isn't even DLC I'm getting to. Yes, they're ruining some of the DLC so far. Let's hope their next one isn't so bad. But their designs to their characters and bosses are awesome and very cinematic once again. It's just one of the greatest things. I love the music and soundtracks to a lot of it. I bought the collector's edition of this game because it's just, I'm a big Souls fan. I had a lot of fun with the PvP. I am mad that they got rid of certain features. Some people think that interconnected world is good. Other people think that not interconnected world is good. So I don't know what to think there. But it has a non-interconnected at the beginning, most of the starting parts of the game, and then it's got interconnected. So it's kind of both. And it does a good job of evening the flow of all the areas. You can tell it's got inspiration from Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne for the most part. And I love just the atmosphere of the world that's built around it. It's awesome. And it's a truly great game. There are some memorable creatures to me, these weird centipede women. I also I want to thank Alpha Records. This is a peace song. Floaty Pixel. So thank Alpha Records and go check out and like, share, and subscribe to their channel for more music. I have this song on a loop, so don't mind if it plays a couple times. I hope you don't mind at least. But I love the castles and environments of this game. I was about to say, let's get back to the game. The scenery is awesome. The graphics are great for a Souls game. I always love just coming to a Dark Souls game. Like, it's one of those games where it's like, yeah, it's repetitive, but for some reason, I don't care, and I just straight up love playing it. It's one of those games I can just get into. I played it with my brother and some friends, too. And that was another fun experience that I had, where the other games I didn't really get as fortunate with playing. And that's what made the experience even larger for me. I love the PvP, the armor sets and such, and even though it's smaller compared to other Souls games, it still had memorable areas, great graphics. I loved a lot of the DLC items they did have. The combined weapons are cool, but at the same time kind of silly why they made them just a separate weapon set. But they still come out with great move sets. You can go about each battle in a different way. I know I used a shield throughout my entire game playthrough. I'm kind of dumb that way. But in later installments, I do like to two-hand a weapon. I'm into like larger, more heavy-built weapons. Sometimes I just do cosplays and that involve a shield. Even if I know I want to kind of use two-handed. And I realize that because I played Bloodborne and I start to really realize, yes, the shield is a downfall to the series. But in a way, it's like, why wouldn't it be there? Like, it's kind of a medieval setting, and they've had shields back in that time. So it makes sort of sense that they would exist. But yeah, give them like a factor that makes them weak. And in this game, it sort of makes them weak because you do take a little bit of damage behind the shield. I just love the lore to this. The collectibles of like finding stuff scattered through the world is awesome. The story so far is great. I love the lore. I even touched upon some of the lore in my own videos that probably have the most views. And doing like my Maldron impersonation setup for my videos. And I hope to do more in the future if you want more, and I can't wait for the next DLC. Dark Souls is one of those games, I just can't wait for more to come out of it. It's really fun, entertaining, and it kept me going throughout the entire series with music, atmosphere, sound. It's all great. I just love this game, and I have so much fun using the different weapon sets and playing in PvP. There's different ways to go about PvP. But just keep in mind, this is my number 2 game. Yes, I probably should have put it at number 3, but whatever, I love it. But nonetheless, this game just definitely earns a spot. I got so hyped around it that I bought not just the collector's edition, but like Doom, I also bought pop figures. I bought the Red Knight pop figure, and I'm just a big Dark Souls fan. I love boss battles like Soul Cinder is one of my favorites, and I now love, before I kinda hated, because he was a little annoying, but that's because he was hard, was the Nameless King. I love how presentable that boss is. That's a very good like example of a cinematic boss. It's very awesome. But I love this game in its entirety, and I'm sort of surprised it didn't make it to like the Game Awards at the end of the year. I didn't see it, at least. I know it was at, what was it, Gamescom, as it showed up on screen. I'm not sure. Because the trailers I'm using are property of Namco and FromSoftware, by the way, so they belong to that. I'm just using it for background in order to talk about why I think this is my number 2 game. But I'd love to go more into this game. And my channel is almost based around Dark Souls games, even though I don't want to become a Dark Souls channel. But I do want some of my stuff revolved around it. So please like, share, and subscribe, and leave comments below. And I'll see you guys next time.